The Great Pyramids. Ancient mysteries or alien involvement. Picture this. You are standing in the scorching Egyptian desert. The golden sand stretches endlessly. The sun burns overhead, and before you rises a colossal mountain of stone, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Taller than a 40-story building, made of blocks so heavy they could crush a truck. It has stood here for over 4,500 years. Yet no one alive today can say for certain how it was built, or why. Was it human determination? A forgotten technology? Or could it just maybe be something not of this world? Let's rewind time. The year is around 2500 BCE. Ancient Egypt is a thriving civilization, ruled by pharaohs who were worshipped as gods in human form. Life revolved around the Nile. Ravit's fertile banks provided food, water, and the very survival of the people. But in the middle of this flourishing world, something extraordinary was happening. Thousands of workers, maybe tens of thousands, were carving, dragging, and placing giant blocks of limestone and granite to build monuments so vast that even our skyscraper-filled modern cities look small in comparison. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu, is the largest of them all. Its base covers over 13 acres, about the size of 200 tennis courts. It originally stood nearly 500 feet tall. For over 3,800 years, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world. And unlike modern towers made of steel and glass, this one was built of stone, over 2 million massive blocks, some weighing more than 70 tons. The question is, how? How did a people without cranes, without trucks, without computers or power tools, create something so precise and so perfect that it still baffles us today? Here's where the mystery deepens. The Great Pyramid isn't just big, it's astonishingly precise. The base is almost perfectly level. The sides align almost exactly with the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. In fact, its alignment to true north is so accurate that even today's builders would struggle to achieve it without advanced instruments. And then there's the math. The dimensions of the Great Pyramid encode knowledge that seems far ahead of its time. Its height compared to its base reveals the mathematical constant pi. Some say it even encodes the golden ratio, number found in art, nature, and architecture across history. Coincidence, or evidence that the builders knew far more than we think? Archaeologists tell us that teams of skilled workers spent decades building the pyramid, using copper chisels, ropes, and wooden sleds. But think about this. To finish the pyramid in 20 years, workers would have had to set one giant block into place every 2 minutes, day and night, without stopping. Can you imagine the scale of organization required? And yet, there are no detailed records from ancient Egypt that clearly explained how it was done. We know about their gods, their farming, their laws. But how they built their greatest wonder, that part is strangely absent. So we're left with questions. Could tens of thousands of workers really haul stones weighing as much as elephants across the desert? Did they use massive ramps that stretched for miles? Or did they possess some kind of forgotten technology, knowledge we've lost over thousands of years? And then comes the most controversial idea. Perhaps the pyramids weren't built by humans alone. Maybe, just maybe, they were influenced by something beyond. Now, before you roll your eyes, consider this. Cultures across the world, from the Mayans in Central America to the ancient Sumerians, spoke of gods who came from the sky, bringing knowledge and power. Could these myths be memories of real encounters? And if so, is it possible that the pyramids stand as monuments to those encounters? Let's examine the theories. The ramp theory. The most traditional explanation says massive ramps were built out of mud, brick, and limestone, stretching for miles. Workers dragged stones up the ramps, using sleds and ropes, but there's a problem. The amount of material needed for ramps would have been greater than the pyramid itself, and once construction was done, the ramps would have had to be dismantled yet. No traces of such massive structures have ever been found. The water theory. Some researchers propose the Egyptians may have floated the stones on canals of water, then raised them using clever hydraulic systems. It's an intriguing idea, but again, no firm evidence survives. The lever theory. Others argue that wooden levers, pulleys, and counterweights could have been used. But to lift blocks weighing dozens of tons, that stretches belief. The alien theory. And then, of course, there's the most provocative theory, that the builders had help from advanced beings. Some point to legends of sky gods, others to the pyramid's strange mathematical perfection and alignment with the stars. Could it be that ancient Egyptians were given knowledge or even technology that allowed them to build the impossible? Skeptics dismiss this as fantasy, but here's the truth. Even today, we don't fully understand how the pyramids were built, and that mystery keeps the door open for questions. Now, let's talk about the stars. The pyramids aren't just random piles of stone. They are carefully aligned with the heavens. The three main pyramids of Giza mirror the pattern of Orion's belt, a constellation deeply tied to ancient Egyptian mythology. The shafts inside the Great Pyramid line up with specific stars, ones associated with gods in the afterlife. Why? Was it to guide the soul of the pharaoh into the heavens? Or could it be something else, an ancient signal to the skies? And here is a thought. If the builders really were simple farmers and laborers working with copper tools, how did they achieve such precise astronomical alignments? Did they spend generations charting the stars? Or did they have help that gave them knowledge? We still struggle to explain. Even today, new discoveries are being made inside the pyramids. Modern scanning technology has revealed hidden voids, mysterious chambers that have never been opened. What lies inside them? Treasures, texts, or perhaps evidence of something far stranger. Some walls seem to resonate with unusual acoustic frequencies, as if designed for sound to vibrate in specific ways. Were the pyramids not just tombs, but machines, instruments of energy or communication? And then there are ancient legends. The Egyptians spoke of knowledge given by the gods, of a place where wisdom was hidden for future generations. Could the pyramids hold secrets we haven't yet unlocked? Think about it. If tomorrow, scientists opened one of those hidden chambers and found something completely unexpected, blueprints, strange artifacts, or even evidence of contact, how would our world change? Would history books be rewritten? Would we see the pyramids not just as tombs, but as messages from the past? Or are we simply projecting our own imagination onto something that was, at its heart, a triumph of human engineering? It's important to remember this. Even without aliens, the pyramids are an incredible human achievement. Imagine the organization required: feeding, housing, and coordinating tens of thousands of workers. Imagine the pride of a civilization putting everything into honoring their pharaoh, believing they were helping him ascend to the afterlife. The pyramids may prove something even more powerful than alien theories: the strength of human belief, determination, and unity. After all, history shows us time and again that people are capable of astonishing feats when driven by purpose. So, what are the pyramids, really? Are they monuments to human genius? Messages from lost civilizations? Or signs of contact with something beyond our planet? The truth may remain hidden, locked inside stone chambers that refuse to give up their secrets. And maybe that's what keeps the pyramids alive in our imagination. They are more than just tombs. They are puzzles, reminders that history is full of questions we may never fully answer. So now we ask you, what do you think? Were the Great Pyramids purely human creations? Or do you believe something else was involved? Could they be evidence of lost knowledge, advanced technology, or even something otherworldly? If you enjoyed this journey into one of history's greatest mysteries, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who loves ancient secrets. And most importantly, leave a comment below, because the mystery of the pyramids isn't just a story from the past, it's a conversation for today. Together, let's explore the unsolved history, the lost civilizations, and the ancient mysteries that continue to shape our world.